I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Baltimore Orioles versus Houston Astros. My team pick is Baltimore Orioles to win, and here's why. The starting pitchers in the last 7 games show a difference as Albert Suarez is 1-1 with a 2.19 ERA and a 1.46 WHIP in 24.2 innings, while Framber Valdez is 3-4 with a 4.09 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP in 44.0 innings in that stretch. My total pick is over 7.5 runs, and here's why. These offenses have been on fire as of late, as the Orioles are scoring 6.46 runs in their last 13 games, while the Astros are averaging 4.83 runs per game in their previous 12 games. All in all, go with over 7.5 runs in this game here. San Francisco Giants versus St. Louis Cardinals. My team pick is Cardinals to win, and here's why. Jordan Hicks will toe the rubber against his former team Sunday afternoon. Hicks allowed 4 hits and 4 walks while striking out 4 batters over 5 scoreless innings in a no decision against the Cubs on Monday. Hicks recently battled an illness but was able to take his regular turn in the rotation last Monday. He threw only 48 of 87 pitches for strikes and tied a season high in issuing 4 free passes, but he was able to work around constant traffic on the base paths to finish with 5 scoreless innings. It was the first time Hicks has held an opponent scoreless since his season debut against San Diego on March 30th. But he has been consistent and reliable. He has yielded 3 or fewer earned runs in all but one of his 15 outings. It was a good start for Hicks, who lowered his ERA to 2.82 on the season with the effort. The converted reliever has not completed 6 innings in a start since April, but he continues to pitch well while he's out there. The right-hander holds a 2.82 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, and 68.28 KBB through 76.2 innings on the season. Nolan Arenado sat out Thursday's series opener against the Giants after X-rays came back negative on his left elbow after being hit by a pitch during Wednesday's game against the Marlins. He had previously said he hoped to return by Saturday. The Cardinals need his bat in the lineup, and they are battling in the National League Central. Entering play Friday afternoon, the Cardinals are 6.5 games back of the Milwaukee Brewers for first place. The Cardinals won the opener of this 3-game series June 5th, Thursday, at historic Rickwood Field in Birmingham, Alabama. It reverts to St. Louis here, and Sonny Gray has been lights out for the Cards. They have won 6 of 9. My total pick is under 7.5 runs, and here's why. Sonny Gray will toe the rubber for St. Louis in the finale of this series with the Giants. Last week, Gray allowed 2 runs on 5 hits and 2 walks over 7.2 innings in Monday's 7-6 win versus the Marlins. He struck out 4 and did not factor in the decision. Gray pitched into the 8th inning for the first time this season and left the game up 4-1, but the bullpen could not hold the lead. The 4 strikeouts were a season low for Gray as he worked fast and efficiently, needing only 84 pitches to record 23 outs. The veteran's ERA now sits at 2.95 with a 1.02 WHIP through 13 starts. Gray was long gone before this one was decided in a 12-inning marathon, but he completed 7 frames for the second consecutive start and has a good chance to duplicate that success against San Francisco. Nolan Arenado did not play after leaving Tuesday's game against the Marlins after being hit in the right elbow by a fastball thrown by reliever Huascar Brazoban. Entering play Friday afternoon, the Cardinals are 6.5 games back of the Milwaukee Brewers for first place in the National League Central. Sonny Gray will toe the rubber for St. Louis in the finale of this series with the Giants. Last week, Gray allowed 2 runs on 5 hits and 2 walks over 7.2 innings in Monday's 7-6 win versus the Marlins. He pitched into the 8th inning for the first time this season and has a good chance to deliver another gem against the Giants team with a sub-.600 OPS over their last 3 games. The total has gone under in 4 of St. Louis' last 5 home games. Boston Red Sox versus Cincinnati Reds. My team pick is Boston Red Sox to win, and here is why. The Boston Red Sox have been on fire as of late and continue to win games and should be able to win another one inside the Great American Ballpark against the Cincinnati Reds. Chase Anderson is not going to be in the game for too long, and the Red Sox have a slight advantage in terms of their bullpen. Boston ranks 5th in the entire sport with a 3.36 reliever ERA right now, while Cincinnati is 9th in Major League Baseball with a 3.45 bullpen ERA so far this year. These offenses have been showing a major gap between these teams at the plate, as Boston is averaging 4.9 runs in their 39 road games this season, while Cincinnati is scoring 4 runs in their 39 games inside the Great American Ballpark. All in all, go with the Boston Red Sox to pick up a win in this game. These pitchers have been doing a decent job in terms of limiting runs, as Chase Anderson is pitching to a 4.50 ERA and a 1.19 WHIP in 16.0 innings during his last 7 games, while Nick Lodolo is 5-2 with a 3.27 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP in 41.1 innings in that same stretch. During June, these teams have been able to do very well on the mound, as the Red Sox are 11th in Major League Baseball with a 3.81 team ERA in their 19 games played, while the Reds are 3rd in the entire sport with a 3.36 team ERA in their 19 games during the calendar month. These teams have been known for stealing a lot of bases, but what is not being discussed as much as these teams are getting caught stealing way too much. Boston is 6th in the majors with 23 caught stealings, while Cincinnati is 4th with 26 caught stealings thus far. Go with the under as the better option for this game as the better option. Seattle Mariners versus Miami Marlins. My team pick is Seattle Mariners to win, and here is why. The Seattle Mariners need to figure out how to play better offensively, as the team is 26th in the majors with a .667 team OPS while averaging 3.86 runs per game. Despite the low OPS, they are hitting home runs well, as they are tied with the San Diego Padres for 9th in the sport with 85 total homers this season. Center fielder Julio Rodriguez has been hitting poorly this year, as he has a .665 OPS with 7 home runs, 29 RBI, 36 runs scored, and 16 stolen bases on 20 tries. Bryce Miller has been struggling this season according to his Baseball Savant page, as he is in the 6th percentile in average exit velocity, 10th percentile in barrel percentage, 19th percentile in hard hit percentage, and 24th percentile in chase percentage. He has 6 different pitches: fastball, sinker, splitter, sweeper, slider, cutter, and his splitter has been his best pitch with a .156 batting average and a .208 slugging percentage. Miller faced the Marlins once last season and picked up the win, as he went 6 innings and allowed 1 run on 1 hit with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. The road/home splits for these starting pitchers show they should be on 2 different levels, as Bryce Miller is 2-3 with a 5.54 ERA and a .240 opposing batting average in 39.0 innings, 7 starts, while Braxton Garrett is 0-1 with an 8.35 ERA and a .295 batting average against in 18.1 innings, 4 starts, at Lone Depot Park. The offenses in the last few weeks also have shown a bit of a difference, as the Mariners are scoring 4.15 runs in their previous 13 games, while the Marlins are averaging 3.08 runs in their last 12 games. All in all, go with the Seattle Mariners to win this game as the better option. When diving into the previous 7 starts for these pitchers, they have been getting hit a lot. Bryce Miller is 3-2 with a 4.39 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP in 41.0 innings, while Braxton Garrett is 2-2 with a 5.35 ERA and a 1.19 WHIP in 37.0 innings in that stretch. Neither bullpen has been doing too hot either throughout the year, as Seattle is 16th with a 3.79 reliever ERA, while Miami is 19th with a 4.10 bullpen ERA thus far. Go with over 7.5 runs in this game, as these teams should score well here.